What's up, guys? It's the Goat Tyrone. I'm back. In this slide, we'll be talking about what are currency correlations. Okay, so currency correlations or forex correlations are a statistical measure of the extent that currency pairs are related in value and will move together. Either positive correlation occurs when two currency pairs go up at the same time, whereas negative correlation occurs when one appreciates and the other depreciates. Where will currency correlations help me as a trader? Currency correlation usually can guide us as traders if two pairs are either going to move in the same direction or opposite direction. It can also help us to leverage our profit. For an example, since GBP USD and Euro USD have a positive correlation, buying on both is like doubling appreciation and making more money if they play out, or lose money if they do not work out. Understanding the correlation pairs allows us to trade other pairs as well, also not allowed to trade just one pair. In the next slide we got let's go to the next slide. Examples of currency pairs that can be correlated. We will start with the pairs that are positive correlated. Number one, GBP Euro and Euro, GBP USD and Euro USD. GBP USD and Euro USD both contain the USD as a common factor. The cherry on the top of the cake about these pairs is that Eurozone and the Great Britain are closely tied economies trading together. These factors are a core reason of a correlated forex pair. Number two, we got the AUD USD and NZD USD. Same as the GBP USD and the Euro USD. Now AUD USD and NZD USD both contain the USD as a common factor, and both are from closely tied economies which trades together in Australia. Hop to the next slide. The pairs that have negatively correlated pairs. So currency pairs that are non-correlated move independent of each other. This generally happens when the currencies in two separate pairs are completely different or are from different economies respectively. For example, Euro GBP versus the GBP NZD. Euro GBP and NZD, these two currency pairs are non-correlated as they do not include any common currency between them, and it is four separate economies: the Eurozone, US dollar, and the UK and the New Zealand. This means there is a good chance that if one grows, there is no correlation for the other to grow too. Now we got more examples of the correlation pairs. So other pairs we got here is the AUD USD versus Euro AUD. So all these type of pairs, they are all negative correlated. So for example, XAU USD versus USD JPY. As you'll see, normally people during NFP, if they buy in gold, they'll be normally be selling USD JPY. Why? Because they have a negative correlation pair. So if the one goes up, the other one will depreciate, and vice versa. As you can also see, Euro USD versus the USD Swiss franc equals 91% correlated. So this means that the higher the percentage means it's the higher the correlation pairs. So as you can see, anything above 91% is valid. Okay, the next slide says forex traders will use currency correlation to either hedge their trades, increase their risk, or use it for creating value via commodity correlations. There are various ways to trade currency correlations. Traders will use a currency correlation to potentially increase their profits. For example, since GBP USD and Euro USD are positively correlated, a trader might place a long trade on both to utilize the relationship. The advantages of this is they can potentially increase returns over more currency pairs. But now the disadvantages is it can take more risk. On the other hand, traders may be more risk averse and optional to use currency correlation to reduce risk. For an example, instead of placing a max position size on Euro USD, the trade may split 50% of the position on Euro USD and the other 50% on GBP USD. Now the advantages of that is potentially can reduce risk by splitting across more economies, and the disadvantages is transactions may cost